Hello and good evening. This is me. And don't worry, you're not the first, nor will you be the last that cannot pronounce this name derived from Spain. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The American way, Angela. That is how you pronounce my name. So do you think I'm from Spain? Well, here's the truth. I was born at Fort Benjamin Harrison, Indiana, on the Army base. My father was born in West Texas, which was considered Mexico, and my mother was born in Indiana. My ancestors are from Spain. I am married and have 2 children. My oldest son is a veterinary technician, and my youngest daughter is a pastry chef. I have lived in Houston for 30 years and cannot imagine living anywhere else. After high school, I moved to Dallas, Texas to attend International Aviation and Travel Academy. I always wanted to work for the airline. Prior to graduating from the academy, I was already working for my first airline. After unpleasant experiences, I moved to Houston and have been working for a major airline for the past 28 years. Within these past 28 years, I have had the pleasure of traveling all over the United States, Mexico, and Europe. Spain was great for my daughter as we frequented many of the pastry shops. My son loved Amsterdam. And for those of you who know anything about Amsterdam, well, we won't discuss why he loved Amsterdam so much. My husband was in heaven in Ireland. The pubs were mystical with all of the live music, and can't forget the Guinness. As for me, my favorite is Germany. Christmas in Germany is so magical. There are back-to-back booths of food, drinks, and homemade ornaments. All of the streets are decorated with Christmas decorations, and lights are all over the buildings and the streets. The ambiance is so electrical. While back to reality in Houston, my favorite pastime is gardening. Fresh herbs are my absolute favorite to grow and to cook with. To keep things spicy, I grow 6 different types of hot peppers. Ay caramba! As if gardening is not enough fresh air for me, sending a little white ball through the air into 18 small holes is my next passion. There is nothing like the peacefulness of the great outdoors, like riding through beautiful greens on a slightly breezy, sun-filled Houston day. My father, who recruited me into playing golf, has made 9 hole-in-ones in his career. My brother, who has a 5 handicap, helped to coach me along in this very difficult sport. Boy, did he have a lot of patience. My love of the game prompted me to teach my husband how to play golf. We have played golf in Mexico, Hawaii, and the Dominican Republic. When not traveling, playing golf, or spending time with my family, I love to do volunteer work. Over the past 6 years, I have raised over $60,000 for the March of Dimes. I also volunteer at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. What a wonderful world. Louis Armstrong. This would best describe my travels, my hobbies, my family, and my lifestyle today. It was quite different years prior. Prior to traveling, playing golf, and gardening, I was a single parent for 10 years. I worked overtime 6 days a week to send my children to a private school from pre-kindergarten through college. I worked overtime 6 days a week, and I coached their sports: soccer, softball, and basketball. I finally remarried after the 10 years of being a single parent, only to lose my husband 4 years later on Christmas Day. In 2004, he was killed in a terrible motorcycle accident. In 2010, I lost my nephew who is 21. I considered him a son. He lived with me, he went to school with my children, and he was just a son to me. I miss him very deeply. He was also killed in a tragic car accident. Our lives were changed forever. After grief, anxiety, and depression took over our lives for many, many years, faith prevailed. My love for life, for God, won. So when I quote Louis Armstrong, "What a wonderful world," I say it with happiness, fulfillment, and appreciation.